The next series of videos will cover the turn-in RB9. So first, let's click on Production and select Turn-in. And you can search by job number, a date range search, or even case to pull up the job that you want to start the turn-in process for. I already know the job number that I want to turn in. It was on the billing sheet that was turned in by my reporter. So I will go ahead and input that job number and click search. And here is our job. So if you actually click on the job number, this will begin the turn-in process. So you will see right from the get-go there are two sections here, a witness section and an invoices section. So the first step is to actually add the witness. Now, if you look at the top, there actually is the job number and you have the case, and these are view buttons right here. So if you need to view the job information, you can click the view job button to the right of the job number. Or if you need to view the case information, you can click the view case button to the right of the case name. So you don't have to actually get out of here and go to the actual job in the calendar to pull up that information. You can click the view buttons if needed. So now let's assume we're looking at the billing sheet that was turned in by the reporter, and the first step we'll want to do is add the witness. So if you'll see right here, there's no one listed here. That's because no witness has been added for this job yet. So what we're going to do is click the new button to the right of the witness section. And now the new witness section will appear to the right, and our witness name does appear because that's who's tied to the job. So you can edit that if you need to update the spelling or leave it alone. If you know the email address of the witness, you can put that information right here. So that way if you needed to send a witness letter, you can email it to them. So the pages here will stand for the total number of billable pages for the transcript. So you'll put those number units there. And if I tab over, notice the beginning and ending page says 1 to 1, but if I tab over from here, RB will populate the ending page number for you. So whatever you put for there as the pages, it will calculate it for you. It'll also calculate it if you change that beginning page number as well. It'll change the ending page number. Now deduct here will be used for if you deduct pages from the billable transcript pages in the previous field for the resource pay. So maybe the resource actually turned in 72 pages, but I add 3 pages of index and I bill the client for 75. If I did not want to pay the resource for the extra 3 pages, I could put a 3 here, and that will tell RB to bill for 75, but deduct 3 from the resource pay. But if you do not do anything like that, just ignore it, leave it at 0. Now the volume number and last exhibit marked are for notation, so you can see exactly where you left off. If this was volume 1, and you can mark the last exhibit. So if we reference this turn-in, if it's an ongoing case, and this witness will be deposed more than once, we can refer back to the previous witness turn-in, which will be this one. You can see where exactly they left off. Now when you get to the resources section here, what you'll want to do is you'll want to click this down arrow, drop down, and you'll have 2 options, look up task or look up resource. If you're utilizing the tasks and you're assigning your resources to the tasks like you should be, then you'll want to click look up task. And what this will do is it'll show you the task tied to the job and the resource assigned. And so if that's who the resource was that took this witness, then go ahead and click on the task name, and it will automatically bring the resource in. So looking forward, you have a couple additional fields, actual start time and end time. If you want to note when the actual time for the witness was deposed, you can put that there. Any remarks, like maybe if the resource had any specific notes on their billing sheet, you want to keep track of those, then you can type those notes in right here. And then if you get down here to the additional section, you'll have your send original to, sent via, sent date, receive date, and return date fields right here. And that is all viewable when you look at the send originals out function in the future. And then you'll also have your read inside information too, if that is applicable as well. If you click save, and let's do save and edit, this will actually leave that section open, but it will take you down to the repository section. Assuming that the resource has turned in the billing sheet, they probably also submitted the ASCII file to you as well. So at this particular time, you can actually upload the ASCII file as well. So since we take you directly to the repository section, what you can do is you can click New, and then drag and drop files here, or click anywhere in here to upload. So let's click here, and we're gonna go to My ASCII Files, and we're gonna grab one. And with my ASCII selected, I'll go ahead and click Next. I will select my file type. I'll publish this, and I can leave a description if I want to. I'm not going to here. But go ahead and click Upload File. So RB will now perform the upload. And once it's done, you will see that file listed in the repository section. So now that that file's there, that can take you to the PDF transcript function, so you can actually do the actual production of the transcript for this particular ASCII file. But down here is a notes section too, so if you want to enter any notes about this witness, and these would be internal notes, you can do so right there. But if you were done, just go ahead and click Save, and you will see the witness name right here, and you have successfully entered a witness, so you can continue on and do the second portion. You will come to other situations where you may want to bill for more than one witness on a particular job. Can you add multiple witnesses? Yes, you can. You can simply click New and go through that whole process all over again.